Jimmy, 2 games, extra time. We've saying it a few weeks, but we really did not deserve to lose that one.
No, we didn't. The boys, their exposure and the commitment to the club, it can't be questioned now. They give absolutely everything, over 210 minutes plus. You know, it's the first time I've commented on a referee. I feel like we're playing against a 12th man. He's disallowed a goal. He's stopped a penalty save as well. You know, the players even walking away don't expect it to be pulled back. You know, we're not using VAR here. It's small margins and feels like he's working against all night. Nathan Stainfield, it feels like every time they had an attacking set piece, he pulled him off rather than when the ball's out for a throw-in or ball's up the pitch. You know, I ain't going to say no more about him. I think now's the time to focus on what the players are giving us, and you can take it in 2 contexts really. One, we're out and you can look at it as a negative, but 2, we can look at what the players have done. The ability they've shown, the heart they've shown, the drive they've shown. We can run with it.
You're looking for commitment, you're looking for passion, you're looking for effort, and like you say, with everything that's against and a disallowed goal and a penalty save that probably should have stood, that's got to stand you in good stead for what's coming up in the league.
Well, we have to make sure it does, really. We have to make sure it does. There's no point coming out here and competing against a side like that for that long and then not picking up points in the league. You know, we've got 2 sides in and around us the next 2 games. The boys are going to be tired. There's no 2 ways about it. I worried about is an extra time. Do you know what I worried about is at the start of the game after what they put in on Saturday. You know, and they've just kept going and going and going and come good. And you know, I thought for 25 minutes was probably the better side in extra time. And you know, the lad, I think it was 𝗏𝗏𝗧. What a finish! You can't knock that. And whatever round you go in the FA Cup, you get these highs and you get these lows. Obviously, I don't normally celebrate my players, but I went for it tonight, and I don't because you don't want to look an idiot if they go and score, but I look an idiot because they equalised. But I wouldn't change it. That was a magical moment. It's why we're involved in football. It's why I've got back into it that quickly. And we have to build with it. We have to use that now.
And like you say, standards are high. There's lots you say you've got to work on, but like you say, to see the effort and commitment and to see that celebration towards the end as a group and the euphoria of it just give you a little bit of positivity.
Of course. Look, football's been serious for me the last, you know, overly serious, and sometimes you forget why you do it, and you do it because you love it. You know, you're that kid in the park when you're young, and I think sometimes it's easy to forget why we're all into this game. You know, it's like the great man said, it's the most important of the least important things. You know, and it felt like life and death when we played. Both sides went at it. I love Billy. You know, I love his side. Like I say, I think they're 9 unbeaten now with these 2 draws. They're in the playoffs again in the Connie North. They've qualified the last 2 years. I was actually here and they lost the penalties on Boston, so they'll know how it feels. But we weren't never going to win the FA Cup. We can't be too down about it. We have to use this as a positive now. Get it right Thursday. Look at the side for Saturday now, because we picked the same side 2 games running. I think they looked a bit fresher than us first half, but we come into it well. And like I say, try and get some points on the board.
You can see progression. You can see that we're possibly lasting a bit longer, and the organisation and the teamwork's there. So, again, I think it shows that there's signs that things are moving in the right direction. I
think 1,000% they're moving in the right direction. But we've got to offer more of a goal threat. We know that. The players know that. You know, we're not scoring enough, but if you don't score, you don't concede. And for the best part of, I think that's 4 90 minutes out of 6 now. I could be wrong, but I think it's 4 90 minutes out of 6 where we've kept clean sheets. We've only conceded in the last 25 of the other 2 games as well. So, yeah, there's green shoots there, but there's also a lot of work to do. There's a huge amount of effort gone into what we've done. You know, it's been stressful coming in where we was at. But that's better. We're getting there, but we have to understand as well, there's a lot to do.
And obviously, as you say, probably not going to win the FA Cup, but the focus is on a very important battle on Saturday, and it's hopefully this attracts more people to come and support us in the bread and butter, which is getting out of the bottom 4.
To be honest, the last 2 crowds have been great. I think Sudbury and Alfreton on Saturday, the last 2 crowds have been fantastic. I think we was touching 500, wasn't we? Which is an amazing effort. you know, keep supporting us. And when these times are hard, we'll enjoy them that little bit more when they become good again.